We back at it. We back at it. We back at it, y'all, with another kicking it with the cap. That's right, man. It's been a little minute, but things are starting to roll again. You already know the tariffs and G.I. Joe's getting stuff and everybody's getting stuff flown in. I don't know if they paid the tariffs. I don't know what's going on. They said they had a little 90-day thing going on, but hey, man, and for the toy collectors, I think we're doing pretty good, man. Things are starting to roll out. Old pre-orders that people might have had and stuff like that. So the ball's still rolling, man. And getting right along. You know, the cap don't want to keep you too long. Just put you up on what's going on. Now check it out. We had if you ordered the Cobra Rattler HasLab, been sending people emails about making sure everything is good with your addresses and everything. So they about to ship those, which is great. I was thinking it was gonna happen towards the end of the year, but they saying June 16th they starting to ship them out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great thing. So it's gonna be a lot of reviews going up. It's gonna be some madness. Dudes got to make room on their shelves, and you know, wherever this big bad boy is going. The cap ordered one, so I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on with that when I grab it. You know, y'all gonna see that, you know, unboxing the whole joint, everything, the whole review. So be on the lookout for that. Another thing, keeping it Hasbro, Yojo June 4th at 11 a.m. So don't miss that. In case you guys didn't know, that's coming up just to refresh your memory. You know what I'm saying? Hasbro Pulse fan stream. And speaking of that, they gave us a little sneak peek. The G.I. Joe Classified Series on Budo a week early, and he looks great. He looks great. He has some modern stuff, and he has some throwback stuff on the side. You know what I mean? He comes with two heads. This is like a deluxe or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say it's a deluxe, but he got the treatment as like tripwire, like, you know what I mean. They gave him a modern and a, you know, retro and stuff. So I think that's great, man. He got a helmet. He got a couple of swords, a few guns here. Yo, this is gonna be crazy. I like the other mask joint. So it's on and popping. So let's see what else they bring out, man. I didn't even expect this to come out. So this was a nice little sneak peek. Can not lie. And we're gonna keep it Hasbro. Speaking of, we just want to talk about Marvel Legends. They went crazy, Gamerverse crazy, and gave us some MCU stuff as well. And on the MCU tip, we got the Fantastic Four here. They look awesome too. Always like the Fantastic Four. They're like you know, as American as apple pie type thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, because they in the city, they be fighting right there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Spidey. You know what I mean? The first family of Marvel, so to speak, or whatever. But they look cool, man. And this is from the upcoming movie. I haven't seen any, you know, anything on it, or I haven't been able to see no sneak peeks or whatever. But they look cool, man. You know what I mean? And breaking them all down, we got Sue here next to the Silver Surfer, and she's a female. The Silver Surfer. I don't know. I don't follow the comics or whatever, if the Silver Surfer ever was a female, whatever's going on. But this is a nice Sue head sculpt. People may not like it, but I like it. I like their outfits too. I like the effects she came with, but I like her head sculpt. You know what I mean? A lot of kick badge potential there. The Silver Surfer, I'm not really a fan of her, but I like that the stand, they have something that you can put it on, like if she's coasting through. So before they didn't really have anything. The other Silver Surfer I have, you know, he can't really, you know, just put him on the shelf. But this is a little, you know, a little stand. So I think that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that was great. Moving along with, you know, the Human Torch, we get two of them. We get one, you know, when he's not flamed up, and the other one when he's active. You know what I mean? And they look good. I like the new suits once again. Haven't seen the movie. Let's see what's going on with that. But this flame effect Human Torch is one of the best ones I've seen in a while, man. I mean, I like this joint. I think I might just grab this. You know what I'm saying? I have a Fantastic Four crew, but I think they're the more modern ones. But this flamed effect Human Torch looks really good, man. He looks really, really good to me, man. So even if I just pick him up, I might just do that. But I don't know. You know, you got to get all of them. And still moving along, we got Mr. Fantastic and the Thing. Now, Mr. Fantastic, this is how you're supposed to do that. And I heard there's bendy wires in these arms. So that's how you should do that. You know what I mean? Give you some options, and you can just, unpeg them, peg them back in the shoulder. This is gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the first time. It might be. You guys tell me. I'm not a super Marvel Legends collector, but I know cool stuff when I see it, man. And the thing looks nice, man. He got the pants on. The thing looks smooth, man. They always made good things to me, man. You know what I mean? He looks great, man. Especially see if they're going to be movie accurate, because sometimes they bring figures out and it don't be movie accurate. But these guys look great. And also they gave us a sneak peek. Well, I caught this online of Reed Richards' lab. At least one section of it. Now you can build. I guess they're going to start building his lab. And this is from the MCU joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's the yellow station. You know what I mean? So you can see all his scientific formulas on here and all the stuff he's trying to create and do. So that is official. This, I'll get this just because. And I'll kick bash this bad boy. You know what I mean? You can use this for anybody. It ain't got to just be Reed Richards. I'm put him to my own little crew of people that I'm making up, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. And I don't know if this was the first time. You guys let me know in the comments that they did that. But I thought that was crazy. I'm not going to go into all the people from the Gamerverse that they put out, because some of them was good, and the penless and the reuse of joints and all that. Most of those figures I have or I don't really want, so I'm not even going to show them. There's a bunch of videos out there that I'm sure by now you guys seen it. But what I'm going to grab and I seen is this Gamerverse Juggernaut. This dude is ill. Right here. I like the way he looks. He looks great, man. And I didn't get none of those other Juggernauts. So that's the thing. He comes with alternate hands, like the fist, and then like some gripping joint. And he comes with an effect also as well, So this guy I'm going to pick up, and he's much bigger and badder than the other joints. And here you can see him using that fist effect and all of that. So I think that's great. So I didn't get those other Juggernauts, and the price on them was off the chain. So I'm glad they did this to give me a shot. I can easily put him in there with the rest of my, Marvel Legend, people that I want to collect and won't have a problemo. And that's real. And last but definitely not least, Gridiron Studios is back at it again. Yeah, you see it right here. This thing is off the Beelzebub. For real, bro. This is crazy. It's called the Phalanx. You know what I mean? I put the description there. It's a rectangular mass military formation usually composed entirely of heavy infantry. So it's a Greek term and all of that. So this thing looks like what it says it is, man. This bad boy is a 8x8 on the wheel tip. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to 23 inches long. 23 inches long, bro. This is gonna be something serious, man. It could hold up, I think, to 8 to 10 figures, I believe. I believe it's 10, but don't quote the cap. That's why I say 8 to 10. But you can see some more photos here with the guys hanging out the top there, and they got the droid piece that you can probably switch with other stuff. This thing is massive, and it's nice. You see the price tag there. It's a nice little hefty price tag, man. $3.99. So they're probably coming to $4.50 with shipping. Like the Jungle Hound was like $200. It was like $2.50 shipping or something like that, somewhere around there, I believe. I'm not sure, but it's been a while since I checked on stuff. But I have one of them. But this I want to get, and definitely I'm trying to see if I'm gonna wait, because I'm hoping they do the same thing. The same thing with the the same thing with the that they did the Hound, and make it in jungle colors, you know what I'm saying? And not jungle colors, in the desert color. And I don't know about an Arctic, but maybe, because it'll be better to have everybody in one thing in the Arctic. But definitely desert, definitely this would be crazy, you know what I'm saying? You see the back there. It's like so many hatches that open up here. You see the back, you see where the driver is. So I'm trying to wait to see if they make a desert one, because I would really use a desert one. This would be crazy, you know what I'm saying? You see some figures back there, sitting there. The driver's seat, Amazing, man. Amazing, man. So, yeah, man, they're up right now for pre-order. It takes about a month for you to get it. So I guess they making them on demand or whatever, but that's not bad, you know. And they're pretty good with their stuff. So, you know, I really want to get this, man. I just don't know if I need a jungle one, but I really want a desert one. That's what I really want, a desert looking one. Oh man, and I'm hoping they do that, you know, soon. Where, you know, I guess they get enough orders and they feel like some, you know, when they put their ear to the street and they hear, or if it was already a plan, they like, yo, you know what, we gonna do a desert one, and boom, they might do an all black one and all that, but a desert one, most definitely, man, most definitely. But yeah, man, that's my action figure news, my 112 scale action figure news so far, man. You know what I mean? Keep you a little abreast of what's going on. A few different things, not a lot, but a little something different than you heard from other people and stuff. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the tribe. It's the Captain's Corner. Thanks to all my subscribers, young, old, new, drive-by crew. Appreciate all of you. You know what time it is, man. I'm gonna keep you abreast with more news. You know that it's Yojo June, so it's about to go down, man. Let's see what we get on that tip, man. You know what I mean? And New York City, the rain seems to have stopped, man. We trying to get some little sunshine and some warm weather, so go outside and enjoy yourself, man. You know the motto, love, peace, and hair grease. I'll catch you on the next one. Caps out. Peace.